I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich.
Hello everyone, hope you're all well today, don't mind me. Do tell me if the audio sounds any better today. I've had a little fiddle. If I've ballsed it up, then, well, yes, we've ballsed it up. Hope you're all well today. Welcome back to another little, quote, research stream. Yeah, we'll call it that, charitably. We are going to try and make some headway in Chantel's content. Hopefully it'll go well. Hello, Lotus. Hello, Shirk, Felicia, Rex, and Dessa, and Verity. I hope you're doing marvellously on this. What is it? It's a Friday, isn't it? It's a Friday, yes. I'm having a good Friday, Verity. Thank you for asking. We are going to go through some... hello, Chav. We're going to go... Hope you're well as well. We're going to go through some of her videos, but also I pulled up some clips from Piggy, because Piggy's probably the best person to go for the live stream recaps for me. And I thought, yeah, that'd be interesting. Hello, Arena, Jackie, and Thunder Rain. More of a help. I can't handle her BS on my own stream. Basically, yes. But thank you for being that person that has to say it that way. That means everything to me. No, I'm kidding. I don't mind. I couldn't care less if anyone, you know. I like. So, the point of these is to help me understand. That's the point. And it's always handy to put together videos with others, making sure I don't go the wrong way. So yes, help. I can't handle BS on my own is an accurate summation. Yes. Not going to reject that. My pride isn't so full of itself that I can't ask for help when I need it. But I did find there are 4 of her videos and 4 clips from live streams, and I thought that might be the best way of going about it today. If you hear lapping in the background, my dog is having a drink. I've had complaints of late streaming on the main channel where there's too much of a hum in the background. Now, turn the fan off that is on the laptop cooling pad, and I fiddled with my sound panel, so the background noise should be a little less obnoxious, if that makes sense. If it's too loud, sorry, but I now can't do anything about it. I have exhausted my options, but I do appreciate feedback if it does bother anyone. So anyway, yes, where are we? We're here. We're going here. Here's her channel, as you can see. As always, doing marvellously. Stuck at 106. I mean, I've been stuck at 132 for a while, but I think it's just one of those things where I doubt her channel's ever going to go up these days. Because she's drawn a picture of somebody, hasn't she? Oh no. Oh no. Don't hear a hum ever. So yeah, a lot of people don't, but some do on the main channel, and people there are a bit more. I get a lot more viewers there, so I have to be a bit more careful when streaming now. I don't want to offend anyone or lose my audience because idiots. Hi Marcy, hope you're well. Anyway, Burger King. Ooh. I don't mind Burger King. Don't mind me if I don't comment. I'm playing the game, so as long as you're enjoying the games, it's all that matters. Anyway, right. So I've loaded up 4 videos and 4 clips. For one's a two-part. This one 2-parter. Yeah, this is a 2-parter. Yeah, from a 12-hour live stream. People pulling. Just to think here, Piggy's pulled together 9 minutes from a live stream. Right, fan shopping. then you've got a 12-hour live stream condensed down to 16 minutes and 41 seconds. That's including the intro, so it's even less. Yeah, and this one, Mr. Snuff. Oh my god, I heard about this. I haven't seen this, but I'd heard about this, and it tickled me. It tickled me a lot. So I thought, I'm going to yawn. Sorry. I thought, yes, this is where we want to be today. But I figured we'd go to one of her normal videos first, because she hates her own cooking, so that's obviously going to be her not all happy. And then she's doing junk, and look how happy she looks. Like, she's loving these, not this. You know this, right? You're late. Bri, I've only just started. You're quite alright. My stream was set for 8 o'clock, so 4 minutes from now. I started about 4 or 5 minutes ago. 6 minutes ago, sorry. Yeah, you're almost contagious. Yeah, it's because I'm not... it's a breathing thing. I'm going to yawn again now. Oh, stop it, you prick. Sorry. Right, yes. So we're going to start with this one. And we're going to make our way through. And if I get too bored of her content, I'm going to go to the clips for the live stream stuff, because I responded to one today. It won't do well in views because that's kind of a thing now. But I do want to go through it because it's important if I'm putting together these end of year reviews to understand what's going on, right? No, shut up. Speed up first. I did forget to put the playback speed on 1.5. Oh, on that note, actually, likes, dislike, it's mostly likes for her. That's not biryani, it would be some other word. Ordering out, maybe you can take on a remote job from home for extra income. Yeah, it's called feeder content. Hi, Maddie Catty, hope you're well. Oh, it's Cat. Oh, hi, Cat. And changed my name to troll me. Ah, fair enough. Hey, Cat. Hope you're doing well. And hello, a shrimp fried my rice. Hope you're well as well. If anyone is in the chat and you have said hello, do say hi so I can haze you. Or subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Let's see. Don't buy coffee regularly. I don't care. That looks delicious. We're very blessed to have too much food now. Maybe another financial goal would be to buy a house. I don't know if she's allowed to buy property in Kuwait. I don't know if Salah is either, to be honest, because he's Syrian, isn't he? I don't know what the rules are about that. I don't even know if he's if he visa hops as well. I don't know what his right to stay is in Kuwait. Delicious. Hello, Lady of Darkness. Sorry, Lady of Darkness. And hello, Keto Lisa. I'm guessing you went on keto. Shut up.
Hello.
No, don't care. There we go. Right. So I have a big problem with their cooking, these ladies, Chantal and Amber, because neither... I'll give some credit to Chantal. She actually does cook most of it through. Amber just sort of wiggles it all about and eats it while it's still crunchy. It's just basically what she does is she vaguely warms it. Whether this counts as a biryani, I'm not sure, because I'm not too familiar with biryanis. Has she spelled biryani right? You know what, I'm not going to correct. She says homemade tomato sauce. What's the best guess? A tin of Heinz. Anyone? Cell phones. Oh, honestly, you can't be doing that. Oh, fuck off. I've literally... No. It's not letting me pause. Right off. I've only just put that on. Are you taking the piss out of me? Like, fam, I wouldn't let me pause either, by the way, until 3 seconds have passed. So I'll skip the ad. Don't worry. Oh, no, it's a 6-second ad. I can't skip it. Right, give me a second. Don't take the mick out of me with these bullshit... No. Don't do that. Right. Is that here? We back on? I think we are. Don't do that to me, by the way. That was 1 minute and 3 seconds in to get an ad. You can actually sit on something for that. Honestly. I never do that. I know you're desperate for money, Chantal, but that's not the way forward.
Well, hello guys, hello. I don't know if this is a better setup.
Oh, that looks so depressing, doesn't it? You know what these trays she uses look like? They look like the trays you see prisoners have. Now, I understand the point, because then she can portion control the side dishes. But because of how much the main has, and it's for her, not like a shared tray, even though it looks like it should be a shared tray, like, nah. It's always a bit of an adventure. That's the one thing I will give her credit for, because she does vaguely actually try to cook. Also, I just want to highlight something of interest. I don't know if anyone can notice this. I'm just going to tab out to OBS for a sec so you can see a bit clearer what I'm seeing. There we go. I want you to see this. Look at the top of her head and tell me what it is you see that I've noticed. Something there doesn't look right, does it? Because the head is still going up, but the angle of the forehead would say otherwise. Yeah. That's a filter rejecting, trying to turn her into a cone head. Nah. Don't try me. Put that back and let's go.
You'll have to let me know, because this is a little table I got from over there. Now you can't get everything.
Is there a difference between standard English food and prison food? The prisoners eat better than us. Looks like bleeding. It does, yes. And also, you notice now that she sat back, it doesn't look as slightly pointing up. I know someone might say, well, it's the hijab, but it's not. It's just a pair of Spanx she's got a hole in.
In view, but I just have some ranch sauce out of you. Let me open this hot sauce. This is the best chili garlic sauce ever.
Chili garlic sauce, don't care.
I'm telling you.
How crap is your food, by the way, that you need to have sauce with it as well? Just the thing, if you need to add chili sauce to it already, then you've made crap food. You could have added chili sauce while you were making it, right? If that's what the recipe requires. Well, there is seasoning. It's called chili sauce, apparently. Chili garlic. Oh, a box of chocolates. I wouldn't mind. I've got a bar of chocolate in my room. I might have that after this. Why is there an ad on my stream?
Right.
Fuck off. Don't do that to me.
I just used whatever spices I had. You know, mix the chicken with the rice.
Yeah, we get it. You've got no money. Yeah. In fact, I thought I would cheekily, just for the sake of it, make a stream super chat goal as large as yours. But mine, unlike yours, is set to like any. So it could be a $1 super chat and it counts. Because I'm not as greedy as you. Hi Shady Lane, hope you're well. And there is a Wizzy Woo and a Sizzles in here. Tilly doesn't come up to the cabin. I wish she would, but she just won't go through the back garden anymore. Although I did get some bad news today. A neighbour of mine had a cat called Pedro, but actually my mum, when my mum was alive, called the cat Cuddles. And they've sadly passed away, which sucks because they were one of the loveliest cats I've ever known, and I gave them cuddles all the time, gave them treats all the time. Sadly, they'd passed recently, and I wanted to put a picture on the screen, but I couldn't find one in time for the stream. So I might switch See Who Shall Not Be Named for that cat when I find them. I call them Cuddles, but Pedro was the name, but no, Cuddles.
Diet Pepsi? There's no room for it on here. I don't know about this setup.
It's because you got the space in your flat.
Anyway,
you know what you should do? You should use that play button as an extra table.
Will this be a beauty bite? Celery and ranch.
So, healthy and not. Gotcha. I'm not going to judge ranch too much, but if you're using celery to scoop up ranch, then you're just eating ranch, really, aren't you? There's not really much you get from celery.
Plastic spoons.
Because you can throw it away, we gotcha. Or lick it clean and use it again.
Whoa. The chicken is so tender, what the hell?
I love that compared to what I saw earlier of Chantal, like, she's more unhinged on her life, whereas in the video setting, she's genuinely trying to sell this. There we go, I got you. Watch the wiggling of the jaw, by the way.
That's really good.
I can't.
Very, like, aromatic.
Can't stand celery. Can't stand celery. Thank you, Felicia. I really appreciate that. I paint a commercial gym. Oh, damn. I hope it goes well for you. Thank you so much.
And the chicken, like, cooking in the sauce.
That's one. I have 10 animal pictures geared up, by the way.
With my homemade tomato sauce.
So, Heinz, gotcha. I am a celery hater, Shirk. Sorry, it's like cucumber. I don't like the taste. I've tried and tried. I just can't stand it. And I'm not going to bother drowning it out with something else just to like it. Because if you're going to eat a vegetable, you may as well eat it as it is. If you're having to drown it with other flavours, then chances are it's not a good vegetable.
So I'm doing I wouldn't say a no spend at all.
Okay. One in the chat if you think no spend is basically a rubbish code for I've run out of money. And 2, if you think no spend is her genuinely trying to commit to something. If you press anything else, you're getting timed out. There you go.
But pretty close. No spend for the foreseeable future.
LOL. She's gearing up for a visa run. I bet that's what it is.
We are doing this challenge, which is why I haven't been ordering out. I haven't been going for like $8 coffee every day. It's basically because
get wrecked.
We have
Shirk.
Financial goals that
Oh, sorry. There you go. It goes black when I tapped out. Oh, Dessa, you've done it. I'm sorry, but you're getting it as well. Sorry, Dessa. You're getting it as well. You're getting it. Yeah. You get 10 seconds. You're welcome. You're welcome. You get 10 second timeout. Oh, I love the pause on that as well. That was a good pause.
I'm sorry that you're broke. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It has nothing to do with being broke. We're definitely...
You are sorry, Chantal. Right. First of all, your partner is a mooch. Like, he doesn't do anything to make money to get by, and if he does, it's not for you, it's for his wife. You can type again, by the way, Desso. It was only 10 seconds. I just thought you can do 10 seconds on this now. Yeah, no, don't. Okay? Your partner does nothing. You're the only income earner, and for a fact, I know you barely make... I doubt you... this isn't me flexing, but I don't make much. You definitely don't make much. There's no way you do. You give all your good views away for the sake of what? Just trying to be smart and above everyone else? If you were actually clever and wanted to make decent money, rather than constantly say your husband earns all this moolah doing his thing, which he claims is some kind of networking and assisting and basically, big bonus words, yeah? That's all right, Dessa. At least you're willing to stick to your values. No, don't try us here, Chantal. You are an absolute moron. Hi, Laura. Hope you're well. You're broke. Not you, Laura. Unless, of course, you, give away all your money to Chantal. Then in which case you are broke. No, Chantal, you're broke, and that's why you're doing this. You're waiting for payday so you can either cameos or, I don't know, some feeder content somewhere maybe. I don't know, because you've got nothing.
Really not poor. I mean, we have a nice place, we have a vehicle.
Yeah, having a place in a vehicle is one thing, but having enough food to put in your mouth is another. And also, you say we, you.
We have food. To me, that's being very blessed.
You know what's better than what you perceive blessed to be? See, having a roof over your head is one thing. Having a car is another, right? To be blessed would be to make sure you guarantee have enough coming in and going out so you can live. You don't have that. Hi, Charity McPherson. Hope you're well. McPherson? Yes. Hope you're doing well today. You, Chantal, don't have enough. Your haters make more money than you. The ones that live stream you religiously, even the ones whose views are now starting to go down. Because it turns out they're becoming lol cows, and it's quite funny to me. Like, people don't get views on you as much as they used to because you're beyond boring, because you're committing to this bit and you're suffering as well. I'm just going to prove the point. Let's go back to your videos. Fam, you used to average 10k a video. Look at this. The one we're going through is 5.4. 6, 8.1, 8.3. The only time you get more views is when you're actually doing, like, you get 3,000 extra views doing actual junk food. Yeah? A channel by, honestly, she should. You have sod all going on for you right now.
To me?
By the way, she's 4 minutes into this video and she She doesn't finish it. Oh, she didn't enjoy this at all.
Being blessed doesn't mean owning a Louis Vuitton bag or...
You say that, but Chantal, you do this all the time saying you don't care about money. But you're begging on lives right now to get super chats. But you're not hitting your goals. Yeah? Aaron, when it's nothing wrong with getting being broke and didn't get the job. Thanks. I'm very sorry you didn't get the job. I'm really sorry. But I hope you find a better company to work for that value you and your skills. Because I don't like the whole nepotism and office politics thing. It's not what you can do, it's who you know bollocks. I don't care for that at all. But I do hope you're able to do better in the future. But Chantal, if she could own the decent stuff, she would. Problem she has is, the reason she doesn't is because she won't look after it. She takes it all for granted. She's also owned a bunch of really expensive items, and she kind of wastes it because she can't shower properly. So she sprays herself like Amber does. Hi, Plumpy. Hi. Do you want a bicky? Let me get you a bicky. Get you a marky, yeah? You want a couple? Sizzles? Sizzle. There you go. And there you go, Wizzy. Okay? That's the last you're getting tonight, though, because if you eat any more, you won't have your breakfast tomorrow. Sorry, my dogs want... My Plumpy was looking at... Is this a new video from Chantal? This is from 13 days ago, this one. Keto Lisa. We do have more recent videos, though. And I might go to the newest one just... So I can then go to some of the stream
I'm very
clips.
grateful for the small things in life.
No, you're not. You're the most ungrateful person I've ever encountered. You get donations, you vaguely acknowledge them and then move on. You are not a grateful, you are not a kind, and you're not a good person. You are genuinely a horrible person, and it's just who you are.
But
New plump.
No. Is it this button? We find out. Have I actually done this right? I have not. I keep forgetting the bloody hotkey. It's this one. Right, there we go. I keep forgetting the hotkey to switch the to the hamster. Don't mind me, I'm going to skip the ad. A Frenchie or a British Sizzles is another Cavalier. I have two Cavaliers. I have both. Lizzie is white and brown. Sizzles is black and brown. Yeah. Both are plump. Both are lovely. One's ADHD and the other one is my Wizzy Woo. Yeah. Right, back here. There you go. Oh, I muted it, sorry.
sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
Well, you're the wrong person to say that. Tell you what, if you want to make a real sacrifice, I'll tell you what. Start being honest with yourself. Yeah? Turn off all the filters. Get rid of that BS Spanx you're wearing on your head. Actually be yourself. Actually start being Chantal again. Yeah? Even if using boot polish for hair, go do something else, because you are not... This is not a life. This is just you trying to act like you're above everything. You're the most patronising loser I've ever encountered. Next to Amber, you are top 2.
To get something else that you want in life, or to build for a future.
Oh, that is... Right, okay, watch very carefully. Right. Ah, I missed it. Let's find it again. She did it again.
And sometimes you have to make sacrifices to get something else that you want in life,
Ha! Stretch.
or to build for a future.
See, that right there. Now, her face has gotten so much wider, right? And watch where it brings it back. See? It curves it back in.
In my case, it's no secret.
And yet, if you notice, that is a pencil line around her face. Yeah? Lady Waddlesworth, yes, that's Roxy at my sister's house. She's English, by the way. My youngest sister has her, and has an English Springer who's staying here with us because her tail is damaged. And because she's a Springer, it's a nightmare to stop her wiggling and smashing into everything. Because she's a Springer, and I love Springers.
I want to get out of financial debt. I want to
You're never getting out of financial debt because you just don't know how to.
have a stable financial future. I'm getting
Not going to happen on YouTube. Your better chance of doing that is getting a job.
up there in age, and
Well, it's okay. You don't have to worry about a pension. You can tell she's not enjoying this, by the way.
I'm dealing greatly with the consequences of my actions.
See, that would be true if she had had a stroke, which is what she looks like in this picture. But Chantal, you've never dealt with the consequences because you won't admit to much of what you've done wrong. And I mean actually getting help. You're not going to get actual help or actually do anything to improve your future until you go back to Canada, deal with your debt, get a real job away from this. Not a real job in general, because this is a job, it's my job as well. Get a real job away from this, ground yourself, root yourself. If your haters, one in particular, wants to harass you in the workplace or bully you out of work, that's okay. That person's suffering consequences right now anyway. It will get worse for them when they do that, because you would then be seen as being someone who's doing something right for herself for a change. But I would say at the same time, you've destroyed your life by being you. The only way you're ever going to impact something meaningful is if you actually change, and you won't. You're just racing yourself to the bottom. Ah, puppers. We like puppers. And yes, chew your food. She just wiggles her jaw. That's all she does.
Of being stupid.
Her jaw wiggles like someone who's...
For most women.
She wiggles her jaw like someone who's taken too much speed.
There's that. So good.
Yeah, we can tell it's so good. You have to put more sauce on it, Chantal. That's
Biryani just
the...
basically means like, it's like rice and meat, and you can make like mutton biryani, beef biryani, chicken biryani.
Mutton. I don't know why people don't like mutton that much. I'd rather eat that than lamb. And I'm gonna justify it by saying, lamb is a young animal. I can't do it. It feels wrong. MDMA. Yeah, basically.
This is a rice dish. Very popular in South Asia.
I have no idea what biryani is. I've heard of it, and I just don't care.
Indian style.
There are no real jobs in Canada. Well, that's okay, because she can be something else that is quite useful in the world. She can be a speed bump. Yeah, I'm just going to put my tablet on charge. Give me a second, because I've just noticed it's on like 10%. I need it for you guys so I can see what you lovely, lovely people say to me. Hopefully nice things. Scrape her teeth on food. Yeah, it's a sensory thing, I think, with her as well. How crap is your food that you have to add more sauce to it?
You guys have probably heard of it.
I don't eat much meat, Dessa, so I'm with you on that. Channel boy. Yeah, she can be one of those as well. Yeah, I can use it for fishing. Shrimp fried rice, that's not a speed bump, that's a road obstruction. Well, then she can use a rather lengthy bollard, or one of those water breakers. You know, the concrete fences they put to help break the water when it hits the wall too hard? Yeah, that.
If not,
Tide break.
this is not like, I don't know if there's like a proper way, but it's not a traditional way.
Yeah, it's the Chantal way of, I'm just going to put something in a pan and hope for the best, and then I'm going to add a load of crap on top just cause.
Really, but
5
That's why I
chews,
put
by
a
the way.
post for fan sponsorships. I'm not asking people to sponsor like unhealthy meals.
Right, so this fan sponsorship thing, right? So she has sandbag, but the concrete one instead. Yeah, she's too big for a sandbag. She's more of a more like a 1-ton sack. The sponsorship thing. So people have been giving her money on super chats to help her hit a goal, so she'd go out more and do things. And then in today's video on the main channel, you may have noticed she got angry when people were calling her out for not doing it. Like I mentioned in that video, I have ones for Amber where if we hit the super chat goal, I'll drink a buzzball, and I have 2 left. You know, it's just, that's a thing. I'll buy more obviously when they run out. On this channel with Chantal, and obviously I do Amber over here as well. Once next week's over with, I'll start putting Amber back on this channel as well, because that makes sense. You know, I'll do animal pictures, because unlike Chantal, I actually look after mine. You know. It went well. Yeah, she just raged at them instead, and then she blocked some of her supporters as well. It's like, fam, how about no? How about you just respect, like, for example, if any of my audience, I'm not a big fan of, for example, French Fry Girl. I'm not a fan, but I don't hate her. I don't really care. I'm not going to be annoyed if any of my audience or you lovely people enjoy her content. It's not my place to care. I'm just not a fan. It's as simple as that, really, right? That's not a dig. It's just, that's it. For Chantal, if you go to anyone that she doesn't like, that is to her, and I'll say it the way I say it, but it's not haram, and sorry, at all. it's just what it is. It shouldn't be punishable, right? Tuna in the water this month. You know, if you enjoy canned tuna, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not big on canned tuna. I prefer tuna steaks if I'm going to have tuna. Although I haven't had that in a while. I don't eat. I have, however, quit eating cold meat after 2 in the last year bouts of food poisoning. I'm not all from pre-cooked cold slices of meat. I'm just not doing it again. So I only eat hot meat, which annoys me a little bit because I don't eat hot meals that much. So I've kind of gone slightly vegetarian without intending it. I'm not vegetarian though, to be clear. I mean, I had a really nice salami sandwich yesterday. It was cooked. Mara, you owe no apologies at all. Hope you're happy and well today. She has to go to the channels to see them in the chat. Yeah, it's true. Who are watching? Yeah, you should drop them. Absolutely. I'm never going to tell someone, don't go to that channel. No, be yourself. Do what you want. It's not my place to judge. Right? I just, again, there are channels I'm not a fan of, and there are channels I am a fan of. You each have your own channels you like and don't like. There's nothing wrong with that. But for Chantal, no, she actually obsessively watches the haters just so she can see her beezers and then find them, out them, block them. I don't like that. I think that's really crappy. Oh yeah, lights here. Lights here.
I don't want people asking to go and like gorge on sweets or like fast food and stuff. What I mean is like, if
I honestly, people want to donate to me, I'll gorge on sweets. I don't care. Although I will admit, my current coffee goal, for example, is so I'm going to Norwich next Wednesday. That's basically for that, to pay off a suit, essentially. But I will pay it off at the end of the month regardless. It's just, if anyone wants to help, they can.
You know, I'm more than happy to go out.
Yeah, that's what she wants, Rex, 100%.
Like
Hi, Ryan. Hope you're well.
If you want me to go out and do something specific that I wouldn't have budgeted for, or that
Mr.
you know,
Tumnus, oh my god.
then you know you'll have to pay for it. Like if you want me to go to a certain museum, or if you want me to go Coffee Bees, that kind of thing. You know.
The weird thing with the Coffee Bees I want to highlight is that I'm not so interested in you drinking coffee. I'm more interested in you walking to go and get the coffee. That's what I'm interested in. I am not interested in anything else because I don't care enough. Had a good nice of an Aaron. Oh, Aaron whiskey, nice. I'm drinking Penderyn right now because it was picked on Twitch earlier by Bry. Aran, Arran, is a very nice island whiskey. I've seen. There were a couple I really wanted to try recently, and I didn't. Yeah, I think I've tried one. They're really nice, really good port whiskey.
And nobody has to give anything. You know what I mean? Like I'm perfectly okay.
You're really not. Don't try me. I know that I don't do as well on YouTube, based on my views and what I get. You're not doing well either. There's no way you are. I'm sorry, you can't be, because you've got nothing.
Without it, but if you want to, you can.
Yeah, she did. She did. I saw that. By the way, if you want to appreciate Milky's chesticles, norks, knockers, knockers, go nuts. If Chantal gets jealous, I mean, we've seen yours. You should be jealous.
Yes, of course we have the money to go shopping, to buy coffee, but the point is...
You need to try the port cask. It's a lot sweeter and richer. But I know you like your peaty, smokier whiskies more, so perhaps Iran isn't for you.
We are in, like, strict saving mode right now.
Your next 3 videos of takeaways.
So, yeah. We want to travel in the future.
You know what that means? Visa run!
And pay off my debts and save for a future nest egg or whatever. We have to sacrifice those.
Oh yeah, Maddie, she's 100% cat. She is so much hotter, of course. As you can tell from this very smug mode, weird eyebrow looking face, she is very much more attractive, according to herself, than was it 80-90% of YouTube? Yeah, nah. $19 for 60 eggs. Is that good or not? I assume not. It's pronounced Aaron. It's how you pronounce it. I do appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you very much for correcting me. I guess because I'm English, I go with the literal pronunciation, so I'm corrected. For years, actually, like one of my favourite whiskies is Bunnahabhain, and I never knew how to pronounce it until I looked it up one day. And until then, me and David would laugh and we just say Bunnahabhain because we thought it was hilarious. And then we found out Bunnahabhain, and I bought this year the 30-year-old one of that as a treat, and I do not regret. It was so good. Well, it is still good. I haven't drunk it all, please. I've done more damage to my 18 Glenmorangie or my English 13 brandy cask than I have that.
Right now.
Oh, sorry.
We have to sacrifice shopping at Lush. But if you
Hang on. Wait for the promotion.
want to see me do something, and you have the spare change or whatever, that's what that fan sponsorship is for.
Scroll down. Let's just have a little look again, just so 5,500 people saw this. I doubt it. By the way, if you want to instead give your money to me, by all means do so, because at least it goes to a better place. Dog treats. Or the Norwich trip.
And yeah, so yeah.
You're as good at promoting as I am. I'll pay her to do 50 push-ups, and I mean proper ones. I want to see her in a nice, rigid position, a plank, a good plank. I'll send her the push-up board as well. Yeah. I'd pay for that. God, I don't do 50 one go these days, but only because last time I had tried that, well, I'd done it, I damaged my shoulder anyway, so I was, yeah, no, 50's not a good, no. $4 a dozen, I just paid $5. Oh, really? That makes more sense. Yeah, that's not great then, is it? It's not, I think I can get 24 for about £3 from my local corner shop. So I guess we have it better. 10 is too easy. 10 is easy, I'll agree. I do that as a push-up. It's a thing on Twitch. People can, for points, so it costs them nothing, give me an exercise activity, and it's 5 push-ups. Oh. And so I do, at most, 5 sets of 5. Streaming it gets awkward after a while, so 5 is a limit. I work out during the day anyway, so yeah, I'm going to limit it on purpose because I know people will take the piss. Hi, Yempy.
Let's do this chicken leg.
It's got more definition than anything you've... Oh dear God, that's not a good pause.
Fill the camera.
Oh my God, it's so yummy.
Wow.
That must be dry as hell. It must be.
Are you prioritising?
No, you can shut the cup. I will not tolerate this. You get that, I have to deal with the ad. That's she who should not be named, by the way, guys. My dog wants to be on my lap, doesn't she? Right, let me go back here. Let me get my blanket from the other room, and then I'll put Wizzy Woo on my lap. You wait here, Wizzy Woo. Wait there. There it is. Here be the blankie, Wizzy. Here be the blankie. Yeah? You want to go on my lap? No, Sizzle on the bed. On the bed. Now. Go on, bed. You never stay on my lap if I put you here. You just get in my face and abuse me. You smother me and I can't deal with it. There we go. Is that okay, Wizzy Woo? Lay down. I love you to bits, I really do, Sizzles, but you never stay still and you just jump into my face and I can't deal with you doing that. Right, Wizzy Woo is on my lap. Get comfy, Wiz. Hi, Jamie, hope you're well. Hello, Victoria, hope you're well as well. And all is well, yes. Completed a gym goal yesterday. Whole 15 without pause. Nice! I think my max is 50, but I haven't done it in about 6 months on purpose because I didn't want to tempt fate. So I go for like 40, maybe 35, 40 these times. But yes, well done. You should be very proud of that and maintain it. Give it a few months, build on it. Yeah?
I just know Salah loves this. That's all.
Yeah, Salah may love it, but you don't. Do you know how I know you don't? Because we're near 2/3 of the way through the video, we're over that now, 3/4 of the way through the video, and you haven't finished it. Like, it's 12 minutes long, and you don't finish it. Hang on, Plumpy. There you go. There you go. Let me just sort this out for you, silly bitch.
I don't find there's anything wrong with creators
Ready for hypocrisy? Come on.
suggesting the idea of donations or monetary compensation.
This is the part where she might sound slightly salty because a lot of her haters make a lot more money than her. Next goal is 25. Kat, you've got this. Smash it. Bosh.
For entertainment, YouTube is free, but
It's not.
you know, going out places.
If anyone donates to people on YouTube, YouTube take a massive cut of it. So it's not free, really, is it? And also, you have to have an account. It's a hell. Giving it information, please. The wee fat lolcow lassies you cover couldn't handle a ketone diet. That's true, they couldn't. It does suggest. The keto thing's interesting because you said you've written ketone. I'm gonna go with keto. They couldn't handle it. They can't handle reducing their carb intake. It's such a because it's the best food for them to bulk out their meals and make it seem like they're eating something with substance. I get it, by the way, because I like a meal with substance on it. But I'm not stupid enough to think that I can get away with that as I get older, especially. Yeah, I'm not stupid enough yet. I'm stupid, but not that kind.
They cost money. That's different. Like, yeah, we can still go, feed the cats and stuff. That's free. I mean, like.
Yeah, but you didn't do much of that. You put a few basic trays under and behind and underneath cars. And that pause game, fam.
I think you know what I mean.
I think I know what you think you mean, but it's axiomatically incorrect. Also, she just wants the money from it so she can keep the rest.
Actually, prudent bees. I mean, I haven't been eating out. I haven't ordered food.
There are many things you haven't eaten. I'm going to list it healthily. You haven't eaten Salah. Giggity. There's an image you all have in your head now. Congratulations. Unless you ate his beard recently, which is also possible. And you... that's it, actually. It's just those two. I wanted to make a crass joke and I fluffed it.
Since I've started this personal challenge with my husband, I've been
Sure.
cooking at home. Honestly, it's very delicious.
Yeah, it looks it. That's why there's a load of rice left. Anyone want to bet there's a bonus sandwich under the table?
This is like a thigh. I basically cut up the chicken myself. Some is on the bone, some is not. Took like a whole chicken and cut it up.
I mean, chicken's healthy, but I mean, quantity over quality. Am I right, folks? Rice and a bit. It can be a bar, I admit. I love chips. Nothing wrong with that, Ryan. If you like chips, nothing wrong with that, really. You know, everyone slips from time to time, don't they? They just know when to. Everyone eventually reins themselves in.
Into little pieces.
Baby carrot. Well, she did that with baby carrot peen, didn't she? With the.
I'm happy with the result.
Chicken sushi
That's
guy.
my announcement of the day. And so far so good. I've been staying on track with it.
Doubt.
Inshallah, I can. I don't miss because I have like things here I can eat, ready to eat, So I don't really.
Well, things to eat, ready to eat, usually come from someone ringing on the door and going, DoorDash.
Miss just ordering food. Honestly, I don't even really think about it anymore. Like, I'm staying, satiated with the food I have here. So.
No.
Anyway, yeah.
And I'll prove the no because after this one, she does veggies and dip chicken tenders. Okay. But then right afterwards, Domino's Pizza Supreme Pepperoni Mukbang. So we're going to skip this chicken tenders. Actually, does she make this? Shut up. Shut up. This one. I want to see if she cooks it. Because if she doesn't, which I don't think she does.
Foodie beauties.
Hi, we interrupt this program.
Shut up. Shut up.
Welcome back to another video.
Right. We've got Mountain Dew, crap loads of vegetables. What the fuck is that? Don't tell me it's like yogurt. Oh, it must be yogurt or porridge or something. What's the playback speed? 1.5. Right. We're going to quickly check this. The chicken
Okay.
tendies. Where does she get them from?
In this video,
Oh, God. Okay. Right. Next. Let's go.
I am having some air fried chicken tenders.
She made them herself, everyone. So she committed for one whole video before deciding, let's get some pizza. Fam. That is not, oh, I've got best pause. That is the most unflattering angle, because now you can tell where her chin sits and her neck. Like, the bottom of her neck is where her chin starts. Most of us have a neck, yeah? Her chin is compressing down so far, her chin actually starts where the bottom of her neck is. And that's not including the second chin. That's tucked into this filtered Spanx. I can't stand the ads on this. I think I've seen this before. I don't know if I have. I might have, maybe I covered it, I don't remember. We'll look at this briefly and then we'll go to the Burger King one instead. I'm not going with the veggies and dip because I don't care, but we do have 4 videos from Piggy and they're from live streams. We're going to go through some of that as well. A Chinek. Yeah, annoyingly I want to think of like Chandler Bing, the Chinek thing, but this is actually a proper Chinek. Yeah. Alright.
Welcome back to another video. I know I'm lower down than usual. Oh well, that's okay. We'll make do for today. So,
by the way, let's face it, this is on purpose, because now the focus is on the peak, because she's in an angle where she doesn't look as large. Problem is, because of the angle of the pizza, it looks like the pizza is as wide as her shoulders. We know that's not the case, but it's still a fully loaded pizza, so it's not exactly a small one, right? Tried the Oblivion remaster? No, I have not. I haven't. I'm sad about this. I don't. Is it? I haven't bought it. I don't have it. Scuba Steve is ready for a swim. Yes.
Mountain Dew zero.
I don't care about these 0 sugar drinks. They're not 0 sugar. Don't try me.
I have here
Stop
a
moving, okay? Good
medium Pizza Hut, a Domino's, sorry.
Oh, blasphemy. That's definitely not a Pizza Hut. And by the way, if you buy Pizza Hut, just get pepperoni. Don't fuck around with it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not my favorite pizza place, but once in a while I crave it, especially their Super Supreme. I got half and half. Half pepperoni, half Super Supreme, stuffed crust.
Well, then it's already a bastard pizza, really, isn't it?
I have some ranch.
Well, we'll see. This is a medium. She said, oh, excuse me. A medium pizza on daily intake is actually quite a lot of calories. So we'll see how big it really is when it gets to her, because that'll be the giveaway, really, isn't it? I have a local place. We have locals here as well. There's a good kebab shop that does one with the doner meat. They put the doner meat on the pizza. Oh yeah, it's a good one. And yeah, ranch. Oh yeah, there you go.
Let's try.
So you've got a pizza. Right, hang on. Let's just digest this without digesting that. Yeah. You've ordered a pizza. It's got everything on it, and then you go, fam. There's not enough on here. Let me go and add some bull crap. Yeah. Let me go get my bottle of bull cum and just put that on there. Yeah. Make it taste even saltier. She needs her protein, everyone. Yeah. I'm glad you make your own pizza. That's cool. I don't eat Supreme Pizza. I don't know. If I get pizza, I'll just get pepperoni. I do like other, like, but anything with barbecue chicken, I'll eat that. Yes, margarita, no issues. Pepperoni's my go-to, though. No stuffed crust, though, because at that point, there's just too much bread. No, I want to eat the pizza and get out. No, stuffed crust can do one.
Try this piece with ranch.
There's already too much on there.
All right, Bismillah Beauty Bites. For you. Oh my goodness.
It's hot.
Oh, hot.
Lovely. That's what we want to see, guys. Also, it's quite big then, the pizza.
Oh.
She says medium, but
Today,
that looks quite large in her large hands. Yeah.
I thought I would revisit
Zero
story time.
sugar-free sauce. Oh,
I used to
cool.
do pizza mukbangs a lot.
Yeah, I've never had olives, so I can't comment, Laura. But I've heard they're pretty crap on a pizza. I've always wanted to try anchovies on pizza, though, because of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I think it was. I've always wanted to try it, but I'm reluctant to actually try it.
I was well known for those and my crazy story times.
Dingleberries. Dingleberries. Dingleberries.
Now, one thing you asked me, I'm
Dingleberries.
thankful for in Kuwait.
Let me guess. Dingleberry removal system.
Neighbors that don't cause a nuisance. I've had neighbors bring us food. I've had neighbors, they're just usually very nice and keep to themselves.
It's probably because they know you're hungry and he's had to go around begging for food. When I was a kid, it was quite common for neighbours to knock on the door and go, do you have a cup of sugar I can steal from you? Pause. That was quite common. Yeah, we run out of bread. Do you have a couple of slices for toast or a sandwich for kids for school? Totally fine. These days, not so much. By the way, that's the look she gives someone she wants to drill. Yeah, that pizza is getting absolutely effed right now. At least she doesn't. Laura, that is very true. My next coffee goal after the current Norwich trip, I might make it the Save Washcloth Fund. Yeah, where I will just buy washcloths. We don't really use them that much in this country because we have like sponges and stuff. Yeah, washcloths are a weird one because we call them flannels, but we don't. They're not as common as they used to be, right?
Well, a lot of you OGs will remember.
Well, haters are OGs, right?
This neighbor.
Delicious. Bitter to make.
Excuse me, that was a crisp diet soda.
Now that is a beauty bite. I really have this pause game down today, don't I? Count the chews, by the way.
So the Super Supreme has
She jump cut, you bish.
onion, green pepper,
Pompey, you okay?
pepperoni, excuse me, and Italian sausage.
Oh, you a good girl?
And mushroom.
You are. Mwah.
So,
Pompey, what
one
are
of
you
my
doing?
first apartments, I was living with Pete at the time.
There you go. Yeah, she... That's the I'm sucking the life out of it image. I'd feel bad, but after all the stuff Amber talked about Beck, she was kind of asking. Honestly, Thunder Rain, I feel no sympathy for Amber. Amber got done. She was served. It's like, once we found out she backed that ass up, ooh, 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 this vehicle is reversing into a washcloth. I mean, she has T-Rex arms, so I kind of got it. She has no flexibility either.
I was roommates.
Sits on a wand.
And there was this woman
Ew.
who lived in, we lived in the basement,
Ew.
and she lived like,
You have two hands. Sorry, why am I getting annoyed at her eating food badly? When you add so much sauce to your food, surely at that point pizza needs a knife and fork.
on the main floor, but she had like a balcony.
Oh, don't dox the region, you silly bitch.
And anytime I would be outside, she would always be harassing me to
Go on a diet. Go to the gym. Dingleberry.
come over for a drink. Because back then I did drink. I know, ketchup.
You do... Right. And I'm going to do it again, but I'm not going to set any stipulation for timeouts because I can't be asked. Are you going to turn around, Plumpy? Is that it? Do you want me to make this a bit plumper for you? Do you want me to do that? Like that? How about that? You're not comfy, are you? Hang on, let me just give me a second. Right, go here. There we go. Let me just sort this out, yeah? There you go. How about that? How about that? Yeah? Might go forward a little bit. Yeah? That better? Plumpy. That better? Let me sort you out. Ugh, there you go. No, sizzles. There's a headphone cable. Silly. Don't do that, thank you. You can't come up here. There is no space for you. Please don't be that needy little bitch you always are. Right. Yeah, no. What are we talking about? Right. Chantal drinking. The question is, do you think she still does? Because I kind of think she does when she visa hops. First thing she does, she goes and gets blitzed, and then goes and gets a few drinks in her. I think she does. She says used to, but I think she still does. Press 1 if you think she does, and anything else if you don't think she does. Blasphemy here. What's the base on this pizza? Isn't it tomato? Ha! Not surprised,
This was, like,
Lotus.
early
Not
20s for me.
surprised.
I just was like friendly. I'm like, okay, you know.
I don't like drink either. Let me just sip my single malt when I complain. Delicious. There you go. Lay down. Okay? Good girl. Hey? No. There you go. Okay. Sorry, the needy dog is trying to nick the headphone cables, and she pulls it. She'll pull my laptop off the desk.
Never thought I would ever go over, but
She's red enough in the face. I think she is too, but I also think she's struggling under the weight of her living, because I've seen the CPAP video of her recently, and that just looked tragic.
she was very eccentric, putting it nicely. She was very loud.
Oh, sorry.
And would just like bother anybody walking by. She would go out on her balcony.
Hi, Yin Yang. Hope you're well.
I'll try to draw a picture of her, show you what she looked like.
I thought this would have been one of her haters. Her like doing a thing of Frenchie or Yaba or something. With the really droopy knockers here, I assume.
She would wear these like silky robes with like...
Chin up, bro.
No, mate. I won't tolerate this. Is that correct? It is, right. Let me just mute that. Sorry, dealing with an ad. My apologies. I can't skip this one either. I can skip the next one, though. Oh, goody. Hurry up. Right. Oi! Pause. Thank you. And there we go.
And there were like families, you know, in that building. Like one time she got really... She used to drink a lot. I don't know if she was an alcoholic or she just had a problem drinking. I don't know. She would get really...
Are you looking in a mirror?
Loaded. And one time she went around to the back of the building, and like the way the building's windows are, the basement apartments, they're level with the ground. So technically anyone, if you don't have curtains, could come in and like look in your window. Well, she did that. She was really hammed one day, and she had her silk robe and some heels on. And
I don't care.
And she was heavier, so the heels would like peg her into the grass. And she came in, was like waving at us, and like our window was like, our curtain was like a bit sheer. I don't know. Anyway, she apparently like, I don't remember, details are foggy, but I don't remember if she told me this or like if I saw this. I don't remember.
Fam, this is a story for all ages, right? I know, I think it's supposed to be her neighbour she's telling us a story about, which is why I thought it might have been Yaba when I saw it originally, but now she's describing a story that I really don't care about. She doesn't finish the pizza. Interesting.
I can't remember, but I remember her squatting in front of the window.
Before she continues, so Chantal wanted to, you know, not spend too much on takeout and coffee because it's expensive, and it only took her 3 days to quit it and buy this medium, quote, medium pizza, and she doesn't even like get to the end and finish it. She gets halfway.
There's some new people who might have found my story interesting, but yeah,
I bet the moment the camera went off, she was like, right, fold this up into one piece and wolf it down. Hi, Monkey's a paw. Hope you're well.
I think her name was Karen. I think her name was actually Karen.
Monk Easy Paw?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow. It took her 20 minutes to tell the story.
I think so. She did some other really gross things, but I won't talk about them. But
Leg stand on you, not have. Oh, sorry.
yeah, she, like, her apartment, even though she was on assistance, was just like full bar service. She decorated her house really nice. Like, it was hard to believe, you know, like we worked full-time jobs, and we're
Something which you should consider getting again. Oh, why have you done that? Sorry.
making
There we go. Something you should do now anyway, because you're so bad at this game. You're losing. You need a proper job away from all this.
decent income at the time, and we still had like hand-me-down furniture. You know, like,
You should consider getting more of that as well to save money. Because you don't care for like expensive things, but you do have expensive things. I genuinely do think Chantal needs to actually just get a real life job away from this job on YouTube. This is destroying her. I don't know if she can get a job in Kuwait based on the visa she has. If she can't and this is all she's got, that's fine. But she'll need to get something, because there's no way this relationship with Pete's 2.0 is going to work out for her. Or for him, really, and his wife. And any children he has.
I don't know, man. Anyway.
I need to sit up properly. Sorry, Plumpy.
So yeah.
Sitting weird on the chair.
Oh, the stories, eh? Down memory lane. Anyways, guys, I
Shut
hope you
up.
had something good to eat watching this with me, and
Don't care. Right, so I'm going to ignore... I mean, I might look at this briefly. Hang on, that's 2 sandwiches. You got my attention.
tired video.
Oh, she's tired. Right, okay, we're gonna look at a small bit of this. I want to see how much food she's ordered.
Anyway, I have Burger King today.
Saving money, everyone.
It's delicious.
Said with sincerity. I just want to highlight something quickly, and that is the amount of sound she makes from the bag. I'm inclined to believe there's even more in there.
So I have a spicy chicken sandwich.
Just gonna say, if all you ever get from Burger King and you love it so much are chicken sandwiches, you've lost my interest. 100%. I'll also stand on a certain hill when it comes to certain produce of meat, very inhumane slaughter, but always chicken. It's so boring.
Yeah. And I have a bonus sandwich also.
What about the other one?
Which is the
Chicken? Was it beef?
I don't know, Junior Royal.
That looks so depressing, doesn't it? It's basically just some meh with lettuce. That's all it is. Meh with lettuce.
And then the BK in Kuwait has curly fries, as you all know.
Rubbish.
That's what I'm having today.
Those curly fries look like something I currently live with. It's called depression.
Ketchup, ketchup, ketchup. Man, the Burger King in Kuwait is awesome. Okay.
No, it's not. And I'm going to tell you one very clear reason why. And I don't care what anyone says, I will always stand against it. The meat that they have obtained for that came from halal slaughter. Therefore, it already loses its status as awesome because it's the most inhumane practice next to kosher. I say next to, not superseding or being beneath. Both of you, get out. And those curly fries are crap.
Just like Kuwait is awesome.
Right, anyway, didn't really care about this. I want to go to the fan shopping. We're going to Piggy's channel because Piggy has live stream stuff. We've got Raging at Salah, which I want to see. Talks Yaba and Yaba's weight loss surgery. Now, this is interesting to me because Yaba had gastric sleeve surgery, didn't she? And according to somebody yesterday, I think it was, the day before, she's doing well. And that's great news. I'm very happy for her in that respect. Arby's. I've heard about Arby's, yeah. Whoppers are actually really good. I love the onion rings. Onion rings I like. I do like onion rings. That and halloumi. I like those. Burger King do those. Yeah. Right, get rid of that. I don't want to see that. Don't want to see that because it's rubbish. You got the sleeve. Yeah, I heard that she had to. So what I might do is I'm going to go through them in order because we have about an hour to go through all four. I reckon we can do that. 9 minutes of Chantel. We're going to speed it up, obviously, because it's Chantel. No, that's not fast enough. Yeah, I'll do it to all four so I don't forget. Right. Playback speed, 1.5. Playback speed, 1.5. Playback speed, 1.5. That helps. Okay.
Hit the thumbs up on the way in. That would be greatly appreciated.
What's up, guys? So how's everything?
Salah's here. You bought a treadmill. Felicia, that's fantastic. Can DIAF. Die in a fire? Is that what that means? You know what? They're not for everyone, I will admit. I'm very particular about the kind that I will eat. But I fully, if that is what that means, that's fair. We here on this channel aren't like Chantal. We don't take the side that if you disagree, then suddenly you are... No, I fully... It's like what I mentioned earlier. I'm not a fan of FFG, but if you like FFG, I'm not going to be annoyed about that. I'm not going to block you, ban you. No, why? Because you like what you like, and that's your business. Simple as that. I don't like her content, and that's fine. And there are other channels I don't like, and there are channels I do like. I've been watching a lot of documentaries on El Salvador's CCOP prison, because I find that more interesting than most things right now. Yeah. Mozzarella sticks. I've never had them. But yeah, Salah's in this video, everyone. Or stream, even. My weakness is
Life full of
chocolate.
landfill? More like Five Below.
Waddle,
We're frugal
waddle,
family.
waddle, 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 waddle.
There's the Lulu Center. Grocery store.
Sorry, I'm waddling.
It's not my money, eh? He bought this van. Yes, we're both stingy right now.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't be Orla because you're
So I
a
have some
dick.
shots in here. Any juice shots? It's like... Whew.
So she's walked from the car and already she's out of breath.
Not really.
She's working late, sadly, Lotus. She's a busy, busy girl. She's also getting a new phone at last, which is very exciting news.
Have you seen downtown Toronto? How much trash there is?
It's a weird flex or comment to make. No one cares about how messy Toronto is. You're not there. That still looks like a shithole anyway. It's just beige. Everything's beige.
Exactly. I don't know where he went. Somewhere over here. It looks so good.
To hide from you.
Guys, I feel so fat. I'm
I've
gonna
heard about those, Laura. I've heard they're good.
No, Mark, I didn't.
I'm hoping they don't register. Really? I got. Oh my god. It's not Piggy's fault this time, but you're taking the piss out of me with this. The ads, man. YouTube. I know that's YouTube, by the way.
Like, they
Hi,
have.
babe. Finished filming?
Yeah, I went over there to find you. I couldn't
Are we
find you.
back on the screen?
the one who,
I think we are. Hi,
prepared the
Cynthia.
advance
Hi,
is a
Bug
problem.
Love.
Oh.
Application. But I bought you this one.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
New stand. How about
Well, that's expensive. She's been spoiled rotten.
we just buy a fan, maybe?
Yeah,
There's an Excite here.
I know.
I love that with live streams, she can't filter this angle. This angle, like, her face, you know what her face looks like? It looks like the front of one of Thomas the Tank Engine's trains. Straight up.
We're gonna go?
Yeah, here.
Or the big one in Faha here.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's dumpster dive. Imagine.
Ah, that's it. Sit on the curb, Chantal. Where you belong.
Yeah. Hey, Ron. Hello, guys.
Ron gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, thank you, Ron. Appreciate it, dude.
Okay.
Hey, Mark.
That's all it takes is a little break.
Welcome all, guys.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go buy a fan. Inshallah.
Hang on, doesn't Salah walk ahead of her and she sits on the curb somewhere else later?
But first, let's show them the showroom. Like
Okay.
all electronics. However,
Oh, we'll sit here.
no, just walk you around.
No. This-
I'm going to say that while many will criticise what's going on in the content, there is something about this that I'm actually enjoying. She's actually out. Which means she's doing something, right? It does count as content at that point, yeah? She looks like Jay Leno with the chin. I feel sorry for Jay Leno in that respect. His English isn't very good. Yeah, mine sucks too. I get it. I'm kidding. I know what you mean. I think this is one big thing that separates her from Amber. Amber will just sit in the same spot all day, on a couch with no back, with so many with so many cushions just to lean on. Just she can veg without being bedbound, right? Thomas. I like that. I like that a lot. I might quickly see if I can. I'd get a copyright claim if I did it, but I would be tempted to pull it up just for a laugh. I was looking at my phone, I was going to pull it up, I can't do that. It would actually be a copyright claim, wouldn't it? Dun 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 dun. With the goth dancers to it.
What's this? Being fat sucks.
Dun, dun,
Hey, Crystal
dun,
Clear.
dun, 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 dun,
It's just
dun,
hot too, you know, kind of.
dun, 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 dun. Flattering angles and all the craters in your cheeks. Age is showing with the eyes as well. You're hiding and you're failing, Chantal. These are angles that aren't flattering.
My little free. Do you think it's espresso?
There's no sugar?
Yeah, there's sugar.
I think so. Yeah. Finish.
Yalla.
Tucked in. How much effort do you think? Like, I'm just gonna sing into it. Good. Like, she has to roll this thing up to tuck it into her face to keep it in place, right? That must be, yeah, really shit, you know, to have that existence. Prettier than 90% of YouTube. Yeah, so pretty. She has to hide the majority of her face. Because if she shows the... Thing is, okay, if I was to say that her face looked like anything right now, it looks like the front end of a sausage that someone's squeezing through the pigskin sleeve. Yeah, it's the part that's being exposed. Yeah, as it's being pushed out at the wrong end. Right? That's what it looks like.
I don't want to eat.
I don't want to eat eats.
Are not like in Canada where you load it with stuff. It's like a traditional. Comes with garlic, the meat, on side with pickle.
No one cares.
That's it. Those are good, yeah.
Only one slice sandwich with huge butter.
I wonder when the camera goes off, just exactly how much of her he actually sees. One day he's actually going to expose her for who she is. One day it's going to happen. We all know this. I'm not dreading the day per se for her, but I'm sat here wondering just how much longer he can put up with it, how desperate he is to get to Canada to willingly indulge in this life, you know, knowing he's never going to have a better life. It's just going to be this. Can you hear snoring, by the way? My lovely Sizzles is having a jolly good snore on the floor.
Oh, that's better. Here, camel. Hurt the white one. Oh.
Spit on her. What?
Hi. Very nice. You want to be pet too? What? Yeah. Hi. Oh. Hi.
Aw,
Hi,
that's
sweetie.
cute.
He thinks you're a hump.
Aw.
Oh, that angle though. That angle is so. It makes her back look like it's under an immense amount of strain. 'Cause she's got a bit of an arch on it.
Was that a hug from a camel? That was a camel hug, wasn't it?
Yeah.
New Plump Ambition
Shut up.
by L'Oreal Paris.
No. We'll have less of that, thank you. You don't get to add me, bish. Sorry, I've got another ad to deal with. Sorry, it wouldn't let me pause. I hate that, by the way. I will not tolerate this insubordination here.
Where's the owner?
It was a warm hug.
You want to?
Animals in the desert too.
Oh.
Wow. Look at this.
Hello.
Really?
Yeah.
How much do you think Salah is being paid to be here to do this?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Hawk
goodness.
tour, yes.
How sweet.
Hi. She stinks.
Can't move the T-Rex arms up though, can she?
Oh,
What?
sorry. Yeah.
Don't be mean. Let's see if she can follow you, babe.
Uh-oh.
She's following me. Oops. Wow. She ran away very.
There's some reaction channels I don't feel like they're bad people, you know? Like,
Based on how she reacts. Yeah. Camel was terrified. Yeah, I would imagine the smart camel run away, absolutely. Either that or it's ready to charge and spit from range. Bit of AoE damage by landing in a mush. By the way, look how far back this goes. Fam, in other ones you tighten it up, but now you've actually you've had to expose your. I reckon she slipped this one on quickly, just because she needed to get some air in here.
like Pulpy, like, he can be, like, sneering and, you know...
Oh, it's
he's
definitely
not,
range,
you just
it's
get the vibe that
AoE
he's not a
though.
close,
It's gotta be
awful person,
AoE.
You know what I mean? Some of them you do, some of them you don't. Can we get a Twisty Misty? They don't have them. New episode of 1,000 Pound Sisters? What's going on with them? I am still in shock that Tammy is not huge. Like, she was...
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I would admit, because years ago I was going to do a content constable on the Slatterns. I was years ago. I've got a thumbnail for it still. Never did the video because they both lost the weight, and I was like, well, I can't do the video. You though, I mean, I can't do a content constable in now because it wouldn't get any views. Nor would Amber, to be fair. But you though, you just keep on giving because you're a gift. That's what it is, right?
So, you know... But
And they did. They put in the work. They got the help. They actually bothered to get the
I
help.
don't know. Maybe if I go back to Canada. That's one reason I kind of want to go back is to get on the list for that. I don't know.
You're never going to get the help. You don't want to go back to Canada because you want to come back here straight away, go back to Kuwait and act like you're above everyone else. You won't go back to Canada because if you go back to where you come from, you and I both know, we all know, that people like FFG will go to you and harass you. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid of that. And you're also afraid you'll go back to Nada begging for some of that baby carrot peen, chicken sushi, and some of that special spice.
I've always been like...
And a bit of Dee Dee the Grey, of course.
I don't think that'll fix my... Number one, they don't want to operate on people who have eating disorders like I do. They just don't.
It's not they don't want to fix you, it's that it'd be easier to feed you to bears. Or to leave you in a field with seals during a certain season.
Try the eating disorder center again. They're going to probably
You don't have a disorder though.
want to put me on Vyvanse again, which feels like meth. But
How would you know, Chantal?
the paperwork before, they make you see a psychiatrist to make sure that, you know, because they're worried about people who transfer addiction. If you're a food addict, if you have a lot of psychological problems, but most people who are morbidly obese do have eating disorders.
Yeah, they totally do. Just the thing, Chantal. It's called due diligence. It's also called means assessing. What they do is they do it based on the individual, and they will review you, and it's quite intrusive, quite personal, to see whether you're the right fit, and you're not. I'm sorry, but the only way you're ever going to amount to anything is if you go impatient, and you won't do it because you've got no hope of getting through the first day of it. You love your chimkin, you love your pizza, you love your burgers far too much.
Nobody would be getting the surgery.
And yeah, smash the like, folks. I really appreciate it. We here are lowly plebs and need attention. Thank you. And if you enjoy the stream, yeah, smash it again and again and again and again.
People who can control it on their own and don't need to be forced to have surgery don't really need it. They probably can find the willpower and go on Jenny Craig or Jenny, whatever, and lose the weight.
No, don't lose the weight. Change the sodding life, you feckless worm. How about that? It's not a diet, it's a change in lifestyle. If you treat it as a diet, it's a shortcut. You treat it as a lifestyle change, you're committing to a long-term solution rather than a narrow-minded short-term interpretation. This isn't complicated. The hard part is doing it. Not thinking, doing. But the problem you got is, you can neither think nor do unless you've had at least 4,500 to 5,000 calories from one single pizza.
Hey, there are people like that. My mom is like that. MFW, she transferred addiction. Yeah, she has to always have a drink in her hand. You're right. And that's not healthy. She was in the hospital a few times.
Don't care.
You know?
You need to stop watching your haters, by the way, because it makes you look even worse. Where's the weird little fringy hair bits you've been adding to your face of late?
You have to do the psychological work, and then it's a long process to have this.
Yeah, because they've got to be certain you're the right fit. They put a gastric sleeve on you. We all know what's happening next. You're dying because you're going to overeat.
Surgery. Long history
And
of psychiatric problems.
Desi, you've been smashing it. Be proud of who you are.
I've been in the psychiatric ERs a few times.
And Jamie, you're 100% correct. She can't.
You know, you have an eating disorder. Yes, I do.
It's not a disorder. No, I don't think you have an eating disorder at all. I think you just love food, right? Because it's not the eating part that's the problem. And I say this, and I'm sure someone's going to say, "Oh, but it surely is the problem." No, I don't think it is. I think it's the complete lack of activity. See, I could eat half of what you eat, maybe even the whole thing, but I'd have to work out a little more during the day to burn it all off. Right? You haven't got a caloric deficit because you're not walking enough. You don't exercise at all. You don't do even the basic minimum for your daily intake to balance out. But your daily intake is 3 times higher than what a standard person's supposed to have it. So you need to offset it. It's as simple as that, right? So I don't think it's the food that's as much the problem. It's your lack of activity. Because once you get the activity down, the food will go with it. You'll start to eat less because you won't be wanting as much of that. You'll want to focus more on your health. It's a mentality. It comes with actually putting effort in. The body reprograms itself because it wants to do more in something else. But you don't have a natural compulsion to enjoy things like anything that involves effort, really, unless it's food, in which case you'll dislocate your jaw within a moment just to get that food down. And what you'll do the entire time while going, you'll be thinking it's Salah.
So people with eating disorder, it fixes your stomach, but not here. So you're still going to want to, like, if you binge and you have the surgery, you can die. That's why they want to make sure.
I'm sure many of your haters are rooting for that.
But I feel like having the surgery probably does something to the hormones that makes you probably not as hungry.
You might want to consider seeing a doctor, and they will run through everything about it so you can understand, if you're approved, what it means. But you need to be on the healthcare thing, don't you? And you're not.
I don't know. I haven't had it, so I couldn't tell you. I was on Ozempic for a while. I don't know. There's a lot of issues with that too, though, isn't there? Like, people have had gastroparesis and all that stuff.
See, she doesn't want to change. I agree with Piggy on that.
But I do have diabetes, so I could use it for that.
You have diabetes. I'm sure you got lymphedema, lipedema as well in your torso. You have dingleberries. You have 4 chins, 8 stomachs. You have a forehead larger than a cone head's. Your face is literal filter. And apparently your shoulders are massive, but only because your arms being pushed out really wide because of your totally not injected with Vaseline biceps.
I'd like to get to a point where I completely reverse type 2 diabetes. I don't want to be on insulin forever. I don't want to be on medication forever.
You won't be on it forever. You won't be on it forever at all, Chantal. Don't worry. 5-10 years, you won't need to worry about any of that. Yeah. I'd recommend changing your eating habits though, because that might go up to 15 years if you're lucky.
You know, here. Actually, because I went to the hospital with my problems, the doctor there prescribed me he referred me to an internist, or whatever they're called, for diabetes there. And then that doctor prescribed me, that was included in the price when I went to the ER. We paid 10 KD and everything was like included. And the medication is like 10 KD every 2 months. And I get like a big box of needles, alcohol swabs, 2 things of Lantus, but I gotta inject it myself. My metformin, more brownies.
I'm surprised you haven't eaten them.
Speaking of diabetes. Sugar spike. I better not. Let's order cake. You'll eat cheese and
If you want a sugar spike, I don't recommend it by the way, but citrus.
because I have none. I'm making stew, but I could have a bag of cheese easily.
Diabetes class. She wouldn't even shop to 1. I'm not surprised. I think with her A1C levels, she wouldn't ever stop being. I kind of agree with you. Hers are so used to being a lot higher. I don't know what 10 KD is. I really don't. I assume it's not much, based on how she reacted. Yeah, she's like me, I guess, to an extent. I'm not diabetic, but I'm used to having a higher sugar level. I always have been. Because I've got a really sweet tooth and I will just eat sugar. I don't care. But unlike Chantal, I'm a good height. I'm in good shape. I go to the gym every single day, except for Wednesday. I went yesterday after getting back from the gig. Actually, I went for 45 minutes though because I didn't have time to do much more. But I made sure those 45 minutes counted. Today, full session. You know, you got to know to pick your battles at the right time and get on with it. But she won't do that because after a day she's like, "Oh, my sciatica! Oh my god!" Bitch, go to the gym.
I don't have anything good to snack on. You know, based on views, I don't think people really want to see me do mukbangs.
No, they don't. But they also don't want to see you do anything else because you suck, and not the sucking you wish you were doing.
I feel like people like hanging out with me. That's what they like.
No, they like hearing you when you say something really dumb because then they can use it for videos.
For 5 hours. Yeah, 6-hour stream. And I feel like
I don't know how. Oh, you're sorry. My apologies. I don't know how anyone can stream for that long without going mental. I can barely stream for 2 hours on my own. Yeah, that voice got you rolling. I'm glad it did, Kat. I just can't remember how to do it. I don't get this mentality at all. She's. I'm going to move on to the next video.
I feel like people like to go places and stuff, so
Right, yeah, no. People don't want to... You going places, yes. But anything else, no. So this is part 1 of a 12-hour live stream. There's 2 parts. I have sped it up. I'm going to do this, and we're going to go.
oh, give me a break. It's been like 2 minutes. Well, if it's not riveting for you, Sam, you don't have to be here. People who
So, anyone that says that's their audience, by the way, is a loser. I have 54 people here. At no point am I going to say to any of you, if you're not enjoying this, go away. No, because I want you here. I want you to subscribe. I want you to share the stream. I want you to like this if it is something you can like, right? I want to grow this channel. Streaming channels aren't the easiest to grow. No, none of them are, to be honest, actually. But still, I want to grow, and that's what you do. Chantal is such a moron. Hi, Bubbly. Hope you're well. That she'll happily like dunk on everyone else. Hi, Emma Peel. I want you moist. Oh, $30 US. I don't know if that's a lot when she was talking about medication, but I assume not, because that doesn't sound like a whole lot for medication, for diabetes anyway. Yeah, no, you don't push away those in your audience just because they're not impressed with you. Also, the camera's reversed, by the way. I hate that.
who are just going to complain and be negative are going to be blocked. So how about that? What's the
You're such a heavy-handed bish.
plan? Well, I'm going to have dinner, get properly
Which dinner, first or second?
dressed, put makeup on.
You tell me that's not got makeup on? Oh no.
We're going to go out a bit later, because yeah, we'll go out for a bit, go to the old souk. You're infinite in my
I swear the front 2 teeth are fake.
eyes. So, I'm just waiting for... Okay, I have a question for those of you who... I explained it well, yeah. Okay, hey K218. Actually, Juice and Cat. Burning.
I have no idea what she just did. But let's see what this is.
Oh, shit. I think they're ready.
Turn it down, you silly bish. Oh, you know what?
Let me put a bit more water.
No, you don't need water. Oh, no.
The bottom's burnt.
It doesn't matter. You don't need water. Turn it down. Oh, God.
Should it work?
Beans aren't hard to do.
Okay, now I can turn my dryer on. This is for Salah.
I like that she's so. That is so what she's so wide. She has to open the door, walk out of the space created, and then go in. The door also goes the wrong way. I'm just saying. In this, it goes the wrong way. That's how you know it's all reversed.
Is this working? So we have here some rice, beans, and chicken.
Oh, that looks. The beans look. They look. Oh, they look mummified. The sauce is meant to be like good. Shut up! Will not tolerate this. Death Star. Honestly, that's the Death Star I'm afraid of. Oh, 2 unskippable ads. Sorry, you're going another 6 seconds. Thanks for that, YouTube. Right, put that back there. Go there. There we go.
Oh yeah, I heard there's no power in Europe.
Not all Europe, just Spain, Portugal, and Ireland. I don't know, some other country I couldn't care less about. That is the perfect pause, by the way. Print screen. Why? Thumbnail. Yeah, so I can't do it.
If that's the case.
She's not enjoying this food, by the way.
Does this gross you out? Especially if you're vegan? Sorry.
One day she's going to break her teeth on this, and I'm going to laugh.
If you guys want me to do dares throughout the night, just comment what you want the dare to be, and I'll let you know the price,
5 push-ups.
and if I'll do it or not.
So, hang on, no. You'll let us know a price and if you'll do it. So, the price seems redundant then, right? Do 5 press-ups, and I'll give you, like, $1.
Bruh.
If someone wants to dare me to wear eyelashes on my eyebrows out in public, I'll do it.
Weird flex, but okay. I'd rather do press-ups.
We use a walker? No, probably not here.
Not yet. Not. She can't get it in front of herself. Oh hi, Skeleton. Hope you're well. Skeleton Queen. Here we go.
I mean, I don't have one, so, but I don't know if I would or not.
Did I miss anyone?
It
Did
didn't
you
really
say
do
hi,
much.
by the
It just
way?
allowed me to sit down. Okay, my brain cells, so I don't freak
Oh, sorry.
out. Belly.
I'm not a fan of people showing us themselves taking medication. I feel like that should be privately done because you are opening yourself up to even more criticism because of all the things you have to do just so you can breathe.
Yeah. For me, it's when he brags about like having more views and his views and all this. It's like,
Oh,
it's
Gorlick.
an incel.
Gorlick had recently, and I'm not a fan of him at all because of the breezing stuff from years ago, and I know breezing's not exactly popular, but I will hold firm in his shitty behaviour being unacceptable. He did a side view of Pete's and Salah, and they both have such a similar face structure, it's almost embarrassing. I know she doesn't know how to do makeup, it's hilarious.
Look at your modding channel.
I do better makeup, and I only paint my nails gold because I'm amazing. I'm kidding.
You have pretty much the same subscribers as me, a little less, and you get less views than me, so shut up.
Careful.
Because you're not talking about me. Okay. A real man
Oh,
would be able to kick another man's ass. I'm sorry.
that's not what real men are, I'm afraid. I'm just going to say now, if you define a man as somebody that is physically violent, chances are you know nothing about men. Because you expect physicality. All men have the capacity to be incredibly violent. We just don't want to be. The majority of us do not want to be violent. We just want peace and quiet. And the knowledge that we're looked after when we need someone to help look after us. Alright? It's not much. We don't ask for much. Alright? She said something stupid. That's what she said. Yeah, Gorlick is a freak, 100%. Yeah, that's some foodie fanatics at least. Anyway, I'm glad you said that. You're welcome. Yeah, men, like, camaraderie is very different. she speaks like she expects men a certain way. But I'm sorry, Salah couldn't knock a fence post down. He really can't. I'm sorry, no. Also, he's not as interested in you. He's not your husband. Don't try us. Oh yeah, she knows what real men are because of him.
Sorry, but that's just like, okay. That sounds, I know that sounds, what is the word? Not misogynistic.
It sounds a bit like almost misandrist, I think, actually.
But you know what I mean? Like, he can sit behind his computer in his mom's house all day talking crap about Salah.
Yeah, because that's commentary for you.
But if it comes down to face-to-face, Salah could definitely beat his ass. And
Could is the operative word there, though. Could means there's no guarantee. Could means that it's possible Salah would lose. And no offense intended, I don't care if either of them did ever fight. I really don't care. One likes scat, and the other is Gorlick. Yeah, I'm not defending Gorlick because I'll be honest, I'd pay to watch them two have a little rumble because I know it'd be embarrassing.
And that alone should make you feel this big. We'd love to know how much you budget for groceries and going out to eat. Have a family.
I have a feeling the budget is entirely dependent on how many super chats she gets. On that note, if you'd like to donate to Chantal, donate to me instead.
We have 6 and spend $1,300 a month on groceries. Wow, about $300 on eating out. Family of 6? Yeah, that sounds about right. This grocery order I did was about 50 KD from all 4 grocery stores, and that is about $200. Anything in Kuwait prices, you just times it by, you know. Salah looks the same as 10 years ago. I mean, he doesn't do his hair and beard.
He looks fat.
Like he did before. Like when I met him, his hair was short and like spiky, like young looking. His beard was very tapered, and now it's like bushy. And plus, I mean, yeah, he's like 31 now, so.
Yeah, so the comments about his age sparked a lot of debate when it comes to those medals from his participation in martial arts. I'm not going to judge, don't care. But I think the debate about his age, he has aged a lot since being with you, I think, or claimed with you, right? Playing his part. He looked in the original videos a lot younger, yes. He looked invested, but I think it's because he expected a green card and he didn't get it. He's been 31. Yeah, so the contention about his age, Emma, has been going on for a while because apparently he's always 31. I think he's older than that. I really do. You have bigger muscles. It's true. I'm not. Yeah, I think most of you have bigger muscles. Your mama as well. Oh God. Oh, it'll be a bitch fight, won't it? We need to get someone in there who actually can fight. Yeah.
You can definitely age from your 20s to your 30s, like.
I'm sorry, but I'm late 30s and I don't look as haggard as him. Okay? I look amazing. Reflection perfection, everyone.
I love whenever I posted, like, nobody has ever left me in a relationship, like, they just rewrite history. They just completely make shit up. Like, I'm the one who ended the relationship with Milan, not the other way around. But they
weird flex, but okay.
seem to have the narrative that he broke up with me. Like, I did a video on it, and even then, like, Nick was not. I was not in a relationship with him, baked. Like,
look at the steam on the inside of the car.
God, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard, but I need to entertain you guys.
Good luck with that. Your best chance is to snort something.
Okay, I have my ice cap. Let's try it. Yeah, I got lost. God, how freaking good this was.
I'm bored of this. Let's see. Oh, hang on, what's that?
Great. And this bike's pulling out. Oh my God, I'm going home.
Oh, Chantal's having a rage.
Now we're lost in a parking lot. I really, honestly, just want to kill myself right now.
Oh, Chantal's raging, everyone. Shut the Fraggle Rock up. But none of this air fryer crap. I don't care about air fryers.
I'm stressed out, SB. Like, what part of that don't you get?
She is. She's stuck in a car park and she's having a tantrum.
These kind of things, adventures, are not for me right now. I don't like doing them.
It's not that they're not for you. It's that you can't do what needs to be done on these. So, for example, you can't multitask. You don't have the capacity to do it. Which means when you're put in the position of doing so, you struggle. Because if you accidentally do one thing wrong, suddenly your entire day is ruined. You know, you're that type.
By myself, I'm in a foreign country. I hate the driving.
You've been living here for how long? Is it really a foreign country now? When you've been here for so long? Totally not a tourist visa, though. Am I right, folks?
And everyone judging me, none of you are fucking here driving in this shit, okay?
Language.
So can it. None of you. No, it's not a sign to go to Canada. I could just go with Salah. People are not nice. Like, they're not
Go to Canada with Salah, I dare you.
nice in traffic, like a lot of people. They're very defensive. They don't let you in. They beep at you, makes you nervous. And I always have to go to the bathroom. I'm on medication that makes me pee like a racehorse every fucking, like twice.
That's not the only reason why you need to pee a lot. It's because you drink, like, sugar drinks all the time. Like, fam, if you have to, go buy yourself a shiwi or something. And a bottle. A 2-litre one.
It's an hour, and there's no bathrooms around here. This is how it is when I, like, try to go out places. I'm just always, like, negative about everything because,
Yeah, Chantal didn't want to leave, did she?
I don't know, I get stressed out very easy. Yeah, I'm
We noticed.
never going anywhere like this again without you. I guess if, you know, like, if I was more mobile, I could park somewhere far, but, like, the heat, it's, like, it's really hot. It's really hot.
You chose this country. Okay, you're the idiot that chose this.
I feel like I've been through something super traumatic and I need, like, a cheeseburger reward.
That's not the right mentality, but okay.
I can just hear my haters now. She can't even go to the scene. You come here, okay, and go.
You said haters wrong. It's haters!
Friggin' hot. But no,
Hotter than 90% of YouTube?
I guess they're right a bit. I can't go.
Hi, babe. Barely.
You guys are struggling?
Yes. Want me to show you?
Tomorrow.
Okay, let's go. You guys are going in the purse.
Shut up. Here we go. Raging at Salah and chat for 8 minutes straight. So this could be interesting.
You wanna play a game or something?
No.
Swimming?
I don't feel like swimming.
Okay, I have idea. Just sit there in the swimming pool area.
I hate it.
Changing the place.
Oh, I'm loving this because Chantal's already in the mind. I don't want to do anything, but now I'm going to be combative against someone else. I love it. I'm going to go back slightly because this is just Chantal getting Aggie. She's Aggie, you know she is, right? And now she's going to pick a fight with Salah because he's making suggestions, and because he's made them, she doesn't want to do them. She did that in the sun once. She sat down with her Ray-Bans leaving dents in her face, and he was trying to get her to move, and she wouldn't move. Yeah, nobody tells her what to do. Sorry, nobody tells her what to do. Hi, random web user.
Swimming?
I don't feel like swimming.
Okay, I have idea. Just sit there in the swimming pool area.
I hate it.
Changing the place.
It's boring and gross. The couch is gross. I don't want to sit on it.
You can watch it for this.
Look at her. She looks... And by the way, this is where the filters have failed her, because her mouth looks tiny, the rest of her face looks like it's everything.
It's hot. Why would I want to go there?
Because swimming? Yeah, he's trying to encourage her, and she... Oh, there we go. And print screen. I have a new thumbnail image. I'm so happy with myself. Hi, random web user. Hope you're well. It's in the 80s at that point. Yeah, I think swimming would do some good and get the body into something that would, you know, help lower the core temperature a little. But she doesn't have the mentality to understand it because she's so bloody minded. She's so full of her own ego is ridiculous. Like a misshapen acorn. That is basically the acorn. Yeah. If anyone wants a screenshot, go nuts. Have fun with it.
Not anymore because now it's 1 a.m.
Even with his broken English, he is making more sense than she ever would.
For a few minutes.
No. Why do you want to force me to do something I don't want to do? I'm serious. I'm asking why.
I'm encouraging you.
But I said no like 1,000 times. It's after midnight. I don't know. I don't feel good.
Go to bed then. I like she's genuinely trying to start an argument here. I'm loving this. And by the way, he doesn't know how to do this.
What are you mad now? Babe! Babe! He's mad at me. Kitty McWow! Or yourself a treat, just trying to help.
He is, and you're a dumb idiot.
I know, but I don't feel like going.
Or maybe you should just, for once, instead of saying I don't want to do something, do something. Because he is, even though you're not a couple, he is trying to help you. Also, it's not a healthy attitude, by the way. This is just me. Say you two are in a relationship. Is it not a little bit on the unhealthy side to prefer to just chat to your stream audience rather than do something to actually help you when you need help? Because you right now are boiling. We can see it in your face. Filters can't hide it. Okay? Your claimed husband was trying to help you, and you chose your audience over that. That is one of the big issues you've got, is you prioritize that over anything that matters. Because ultimately, nothing in the online space matters more than your real health. And you don't care about it enough to do something. And if he is your husband, which he's not, but say he is, this makes you look like the biggest loser.
Where are you going?
Middle, inside.
You're mad because I don't want to go to the pool area? Oh. He's totally mad.
Well then, don't roll your eyes
Because I
and
don't want to
laugh.
go outside? What do you mean? I don't feel like going outside. What does it matter? He can care about.
It matters because he tried to offer a solution to make things easier for you, and you chose to make it harder for yourself because you desperately want to race yourself to the bottom. Because again, no one tells Chantal what to do. Yeah, she's terminally online because she watches the haters. Her lips glitch. They do, because filters. And yes, Rent Boy got his feelings hurt. That's very true. I think he does a little bit. I think he does care a little. Yeah, yin
About me in
yang.
the fucking morning. I'm tired. It's 1 in the morning.
Go to
Like
bed
nobody gives a shit that I have like major issues with elevators and going out in the heat and the dirty couch. I don't want to go. You disrespect and laugh at him while the chat. No, we don't. Max in space. What are you talking about? I don't laugh at him. What are you talking about?
then. You were laughing at him.
How am I rude? You are all getting
By laughing at him and, well, disrespecting him.
on my nerves. It's not just for him. It's everybody.
The moment you mentioned his feelings hurt, you laughed about it.
You go out, go out, go out. This is boring. You don't have to be here. If I don't want to fucking go out, I don't want to go out.
I mean, you know, so this is where Chantal's ego comes into it, because she's being argumentative on purpose because she is committed now to this idea of not going out. That's fine, by the way. She could just leave it there and try and like move the conversation somewhere else, but no, she needs this banter.
Like, what the hell? Whatever, I don't care. He can be mad. I don't give a shit.
Oh, you stop laughing now at least.
Like, what do you want me to do? I don't want to go downstairs. Like,
Is that because there's too many stairs?
Chi-Chi reacted to her like, well, no sugar, I didn't feel like going.
Oh my god, she's getting angry. This is. I'm gonna be the guy again to point this out. She'd go if they were going to eat. Very true, Jamie. She would. Or sorry, she'd go if they were going to eat. There's an apostrophe missing. Shed go almost. Chantal is her arrogance, her pride. She just can't. Once she's made her mind up in her head, that's it. She really. And by the way, considering where she is in the world, she thinks she's the alpha, and it's the funniest shit ever, quite frankly.
So that's it. I don't know why anyone had to get mad. I just fucking said I don't want to go.
Well, you're the one getting mad, no one else. Don't forget here, people are typing in your chat, and you're getting mad about it.
Like, people are bugging me to go and go and go. I don't feel well. Exactly.
You're always unwell, Chantal. It's called supermorbid obesity and skyvilitis.
Like, what do you want me to do?
Lose some weight.
I don't feel well. Like,
Go see a doctor.
I don't feel like going out downstairs.
Is that because it involves too many stairs?
You're accusing me of something I wasn't even mean.
You were. And while you can interpret mean as subjective, you rolled your eyes, you insulted him, and you laughed at him when you thought he was in a bad mood. And then you continue to look at your chat and laugh at him. Therefore, if he is your husband or your rent boy, you demeaned him. Which is rude.
Like, what? So what? If I don't feel like I ever want to do anything, that's my choice. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think your chat care. Now they've gotten to a stage, and this is what I think they're doing. They're intentionally winding you up because they know damn well you're going to actually go for it. Yeah, I honestly, Emma, I'm with you on that. I don't think he would. If he was really the husband, he would have absolutely gone for her.
I don't know why I'm being villainized just because I don't want to go to the pool.
It's interesting you say that because you do then go to the pool in a more recent video, which we covered today, in fact.
I just want to sit here, like I always do. If
Because you're lazy?
that's not your cup of tea, you don't have to watch.
Yeah, don't alienate your audience any more than you already have, Chantal. I'm just going to go back to your channel again. Oh god, I haven't got it up, have I? Foodie Beauty. Here we go. Let's go here. Shut up. Lives. Let's go with this. Her lives do reasonably well, yeah? Lots of viewership. Lengthy streams, though, to get that many views. Videos going absolutely down the drain. Her shorts, nothing since the live shrimp. Yeah, the jumping shrimp. But the lives are where the money's at. But at the same time, 12-hour extravaganza. Didn't she lose a stream recently or something? Or was that Amber video? I don't know. Either way, her best hope is live streaming, but she doesn't make enough really from these streams right now. She's got to do better. Is it this one? Yeah.
Like what? I was just being like assertive. I don't want to go.
Yeah, but you're the wife. Can't be doing that. It's disrespectful.
That's it. I was direct because I'm tired of being pushed. Like
You're not being pushed. Right, just the thing. You're 41, 42, 43, however old you are. You're super morbidly obese. You barely have a decade left of life. That's a guarantee, by the way. You barely have a decade. You need to be pushed by someone. If you were in this country, my country, right, England, I promise you, you'd be pushed down the street by kids who are laughing at you. They'd be recording you and pushing you. You'd actually run from them. You would run. Right? That's how people in this country handle it. Okay? The chavs wouldn't tolerate you for a second. You get bullied in Japan. You get bullied in America if you go to the right state. So, a blue state especially. Or red state. Yeah, I know. They're all just as bad as each other. Wait for someone to get offended by that. Like, there are different cultures in this world that would absolutely push the crap out of you. Right? They did draw a line. I know, I saw that. I just forgotten who it was. They're all going to laugh at it. Exactly. You need to be pushed because you won't do anything. You say you don't like being pushed about. It's not about, oh, you don't tell me what to do. That's something my mum used to say. But my mum wasn't you. My mum wasn't super morbidly obese. You are. And you need to be pushed.
Like I'm tired of people not caring. You know.
A bit ironic from the person who doesn't care about their own body.
Like I'm not. You're not me. You don't know how I feel right now.
We know exactly how you feel because you're getting frustrated. Don't try us.
Yeah, so I'm right. And you too. I'm not
You're not right.
creative. You're fucking negative for nothing. Why are you here?
To wind you up.
I'm unwell to go out. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out.
We know. You like to have your food delivered. Thank you for letting us know.
Like I don't want to go outside.
Is it because it's too hot and you know you would turn crispy?
I've said a million fucking times. I
Stop swearing.
don't want to go outside. I'm tired.
We know you don't like going outside. You're an introvert. How about instead then you go on the treadmill and every so often you just pour a bucket of water over your head?
Tired of people pushing me to do things. And honestly, I would rather live my life alone and in peace and do what the fuck I want with my life than people harassing me all the time. Do
Stop swearing.
shit. I don't want to fucking do. If I don't want to go on the goddamn fucking treadmill, I don't want to go.
Guess what, guys? We don't know what she's feeling right now. Have you worked it out yet?
Okay? Like, if I want to be fat and die in 5 years, that's my fucking problem. That's my.
It's not really your problem. See, thing here is, okay, it's not a problem if you're dead, is it? Because only one person it's a problem for, maybe a group of someone's, it's the person who has to then get your remains out of that apartment. I have a feeling some windows are going to be taken off. Right? You just sound like somebody who has quit, as always, and desperately just wants people to let you make the... You sound like Amber. I know what's best for me.
Decision.
So brave and strong, everyone.
Jesus. Seriously. Why do I have to get offline? Because people are pressuring me to go on the treadmill? You don't make it.
She's getting angry again, guys. I love this, by the way. It's like, so I take all of you mentioned someone's actively trying to get her to take. Yeah, I like to go to the gym every day. There are days when I've not wanted to have headaches or not just felt the one. It's not felt like the right. I go anyway. Doesn't matter. You go. Yeah. Oh, refinery. They just dig a hole in the ground, stick it, they wait a few million years, and then you got a new source of oil.
Make any sense? Like, if it's so sad working, why are you here? It's
To wind you up.
my life. I have a right to live it how I...
How did this stream do in the end? Actually, let's go and quickly check. This is a 12-hour live, yeah? Okay, which one is it? Where is it? 663. Is it this one? Let's go find it. No, I don't want to see this. I'm gonna wait. Oh, hang on. Can I? How slow is that ad going? Nah, bitch. Nah, don't try me. Nope. That's it. Give me an ad I can skip. Come on. I'm not paying people. You're not getting paid. Right. Is it this one? No, this isn't this one. Because... Oh, hang on. I saw some anger there.
Full rage.
It's not this one, is it? It can't be. Hang on. 6, 6, 12, 1, 2, 1. On more recent streams are a lot longer. I have a feeling this is because of money. Right? This has to be. Oh, the day after. It must be the 12. Hang on. 12-hour live. Must be that. Sorry, I've gone with... Yeah. It must be this one then.
Rage.
Right.
Look how sexy heat miser.
Juice. It's not even juice.
Everybody, finish the juice, imagine. Thank you. Whoa, oh my god, this guy, like...
Aziz bin Abdulrahman Al Saad Road.
You're not gonna tell me twice. Come on, Al Hashemi Street.
Oh god, the laughing. Fake laugh. This can't be the one. No, can't be. Right.
Oh, I won. I don't want to go on the friggin' treadmill. I find it
You never go on the treadmill.
dreadful, and I would rather die early than do it, okay?
Oh wow, she's doing that. Scorched earth. There are people that... That's true. And I went through London yesterday and the day before. I fully understand. Hi, Just a Girl. I understand this, by the way. I'm not the biggest fan of going out or anything, but I like music, so I have to. I also go into Norwich. I like going to see my friend.
Are you happy? Just leave me
Well, yes. And because you're angry. That's what people want to see.
alone with it. God damn.
Come on, keep going. Come on.
This is not opinions, this is people trying to push me to do things.
No, no, no. See, Chantal, they're not trying to push you to do anything. They're pushing you to get a reaction. How are you this stupid? Oh, hang on, Just a Girl. First performance review. Oh, nice. Well done, Just a Girl. You smashed it. I saw a band called 100 Reasons. It was their last ever gig. They were the first band I ever saw live, and I wanted to be at the last ever show. They even had an orchestra play some of these songs, and I was completely blown away because I didn't think they'd work, and they did. I was genuinely taken aback. I really enjoyed myself.
Things I don't want to do. This is people trying to make me live my life a certain way. I don't want to live it.
Well, we know that.
So
Because you can't work out to save your life, you commit for half a day, and then you suddenly have an injury for a month.
that's it. I don't know. I just basically said I don't want to go downstairs.
And now you've spent an inordinate amount of time from a 12-hour live stream answering your chat and getting angrier and angrier because they're putting you in your place and you don't like it. How many people do you think she blocked?
Like, and for people to keep on and on and on and on and on. Like, I have a fear about
She's gonna cry soon.
elevators. Sometimes it's not bad.
Oh, shut up. I don't like elevators either. But you can't do the stairs without falling down them. You can't see your feet.
Sometimes I push myself. Right now, I'm just like anxious about it. I don't care if you don't
Yeah, no, I don't believe you, Chantal. Shut up.
understand. I don't have to make you understand it. I wasn't mad at Salah. I just said I don't want to go.
Uh-huh. Then you mocked him. And so your audience latched onto that and have absolutely railed you for it.
Yeah, nobody does respect boundaries, you know? People think I should be like how they want me to be, like constantly on the treadmill doing shit. Like, no, I don't want to right now. That's it. Somebody doesn't want to do it. They don't want to do it. If you can't live with that, then I don't know. I'm not for you then. Because
You really can't afford to lose too much more of your audience. You really should be a bit more, like, I'm not going to push any of my audience away, ever. I'm really not. I want you guys to be here. I want you to enjoy if you can. I want you to, if you enjoy, to support the channel. I'm not going to push you away because that feels wrong. Right?
I'm not, I just don't like being pressured into doing things. That's not how
Unless it involves eating, you'll do that.
I am. It doesn't
Shut up.
matter, no sugar, if he had good intentions. It doesn't matter if any of you have good intentions. If I don't want to do something, why are people villainizing me for
Thanks
not
for
wanting
being
to
here,
do it?
Kat.
Why are people, you know, like, it's been nothing but an hour of, like, suggestions, and it's just like, okay, Hollis, like, I don't want to go. Why make me feel bad about it? Like,
You're going to have no audience left soon, by the way. Just saying, Chantal. You may have gotten views for the last few streams, but majority of your views actually go to your haters.
it's my life, my body. If I don't want to, and you have all the energy to do it, good for you. I'm not pounding the treadmill, I'm gonna pound your face. I'm just joking.
You don't know how to... You can't lift your treadmill.
Super scruffer, I'm going to smash the treadmill in your honor, okay?
Do it now. Do it now. I dare you.
I'm gonna smash it.
I double dog dare you. If you don't, you're a pussy. And I'm gonna print screen that because it looks like Robbie Rotten chin. It looks like the chin using that guy did with the hydraulic sound effect to crush things with.
I hate it.
That seems appropriate. Yeah, I agree with that. I go on the treadmill every day. I warm up. I do between 10 and 30 minutes of cardio to start. I know a lot of people do it at the end. I do it at the start to warm up, and then I can go do a full session knowing I'm ready. Get a few stretches while you're at it. Lift your legs properly. Hi, Pumpy. You're a good girl.
You like pistachio ice cream? Yeah. Yes, I wouldn't even go out for food right now. That's how I don't like the elevator, especially when I'm tired.
You don't have to go out for food when it can be delivered to you.
I don't know why. Yeah, I didn't mean to yell at you, babe. I don't like being pressured like into doing things I don't feel well to do, and I don't like when people are like, oh, just.
Yeah, you actually ranted. You have no leg to stand. If he saw any of that, you've insulted him. Don't try us. On to the last one because we're running out of time.
I don't know what
This
I
one's
want
called Foodie Talks About Yarba's Weight Loss Surgery and Mr. Snowflake's documentaries, Chicken Nuggets. Yarba got weight loss surgery. How does that make you feel? Okay.
Chicken nuggets. No one cares about her here, in case you didn't notice.
That's a lie.
I don't care what she does with her life.
That's a lie.
I don't care if she loses weight. She's still a piece
That's a lie.
of crap, fat or skinny. That doesn't change
People can still be crappy, fat or skinny. I'll agree with that.
anything. Our world has this
But whether she is or not in this context is entirely subjective.
weird fascination with like
You obsessively watch your haters. Just remember that.
comparing weights with each other. Nobody cares. It's weird.
They do. You do. You're very jealous. You're a very jealous individual. If people succeed at anything, you really don't like it. I just want to point out, for the longest time, you have more subscribers than me. I overtook you, and the only reason you never complained, you never struck me, you've never engaged with anything I've done, you've only mentioned me twice, by the way, in all the years I've been on YouTube, is because, unlike everyone else, I don't have to insult your appearance to drive a point home. And you don't like it. Because I won't sink to your level. They will sink to your level, because they know damn well it gets under your skin. Everyone does. Hi Leona, hope you got a new phone by the way. If you have, well done. If you have, set it up. It's going to be Mr. Snowflake left. Honestly, it might be. Yeah, it might just be.
Everyone who was fat and Gorwell got thin, except me. Go ahead. Haha, okay, I'm skinny and you're not, and what?
And what is not? It's not the and what, Chantal. It's not that. See, it's not about them being skinny that bothers you. It's the fact that they're making changes to their life which gives you less ammunition. That's the problem. It's not an and what, because you want it to be that. You can't use it that way because that's not why they lost the weight.
Okay, doesn't change my life any. I don't care.
Actually, it does, because you still watch them and you'll just get saltier and saltier.
I don't think about these people on a daily basis, you know?
Pig's nose.
The goal was met.
Only skinny people are nice, yeah, right. Laying down and having a doctor cut up half your stomach is not a win.
Some people, gastric sleeve is an unusual surgery for me. I'm not a fan of the concept, but I know it's hugely beneficial, and right now you look very special needs. I know it's benefited a lot of people. I know it's failed a few people. It is not your place, Chantal, to judge another person. As you yourself have said, it doesn't affect you, so you don't care. But now you're about to offer it as an authority, yet in a previous stream we covered, you spoke about considering getting it.
Some people think so. I know someone who died
You're one of them.
from that surgery. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of complications. I don't know. Just weight loss.
It's not complications on the physical side, it's complications on the what's going on in the brain part. So I think for you, you'd need what Amber would need, and that's a full lobotomy.
Surgery make you a person? I think not. Exactly, yeah. Like, I don't care. Just because someone is skinny doesn't mean they're a good person. Look at Breezy. I'd rather be my 6X self than her anyways. Yeah.
Careful. Chantal, you watch Breezy. You watch all of them, by the way. I know she doesn't watch me, and that's fine. Why am I squiffy? Because I'm not a fan. You know, it's just a personal preference thing, right, Dessa? But that's why I mentioned, and I was very clear. It does work and doesn't work. It worked for you, but I've got relatives it didn't work on, and it didn't work on like someone like Boogie, for example. It's worked on many people, and then there are a few anomalies that fail it, and that baffles me. It baffles me because you're being given a tool, right? That's what the surgery is. It's a tool. If you take that tool and you actually apply yourself, then the tool works. That's good. You've got to look after that tool though, because if you don't look after it, it will break, and if it breaks, you will break. Right? That's why Boogie failing was just baffling, because he had all the tools, he had it, and yeah, no, right? And I think it's entirely means assessed, which is why I'm a little iffy, because it really is so, you can't generalize statistics with it. You can't, because so many different people go down this path, right? And I mentioned I've had a relative on this, and I think it did work with them for a while, but that also eventually, I believe, failed as well. It's just, I think it's very tricky, yeah. And I think that's why I'm a bit iffy on these things, because it just does I'm just going to go with that. Yeah, I don't want to overstate, because I think that'd be rude. But I think because it worked for you, that's amazing. As long as you keep it off, you've succeeded. That's all that matters to me. You know, as long as you're happy. And yeah, exactly. Breezy did. Breezy certainly rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. A few people have it in these communities, and I'm fascinated by it.
Same here.
I'm not fretting. I just want to make sure I'm clear on my perspective on all these different ways of addressing and tackling weight problems, right? Because I know that I've given it thought in the past, and articulating a good way of saying I think it can be good and bad, and there are no really good statistics that can help either side is important.
I don't look at someone thin and go, oh my gosh, I would give my entire life, entire being to be them just because they're thin. That doesn't happen to me. So
because you'll never be thin. That's why.
like
By the way, they're not losing the weight to stick it to you. They're really not. They're losing the weight because they want to lose the weight. Yaba is doing it to lose the weight. I know this. Many of us know that. Like, it's not to stick it to you. If people, unlike you, the vast majority of your haters are making changes to their health to improve, aren't doing it to stick it to you. They're doing it because they've made mistakes and want to learn from that, so they don't become more like you. If by the end of it, and they commit to it, and they stick it out, and they do succeed, they can stick it on you then if you want. If they want, in fact. But they don't need to, because they've actually done... Because you called them all fat. You've said they're fat. You've said they're obese, they all look the same, they all got the chins. That's what you say. There are a couple I don't think ever will change, and that's fine. Because again, that's their body, their choice, right? She's been bothered in a few of these clips that we've shown. It's hilarious.
You know? No, it doesn't make me want to get the surgery myself.
Even though you did say in a previous stream I showed a clip of earlier that you were considering it. Interesting.
That's not in the cards at all.
Because you can't afford it. Sorry for the go on there, folks.
I mean, especially here, so... Yeah, I feel like a lot of people in Gore World who lose weight, they do it to be like, gotcha, one up.
No, they don't. They're not. I promise you. If anyone in Gore World is doing that, they're doing it. They are a very small number of people. The majority are doing it for themselves. People go on diets because they need a better quality of life, and they've looked at you, looked at Amber, and realised, if I don't change, I'm going to end up like that. And it's not to stick it to you, although it's an added bonus. They can if they want to. But that comes with ego and pride. And if anyone does succeed in their weight loss journey, you don't need to anymore stick it to her, because you've just done it for yourself and you've proven it can be done. And you should be incredibly proud of that. Chantal thinking this is about her is just typical narcissism 101.
on everyone else, you know what I mean? Because they're tired of being berated for being fat and made fun of for being fat, because all they do in their YouTube career is pick on fat people, the same fat people. They make fat jokes, they make fat insults. That's all they do with their content is fat.
Milky's
fat
not
podcasts.
fat.
And she probably realized, what are they going to say now? What are they going to say
They're going to criticize you with a leg to stand on, basically.
now when I'm thin? I'm going to get weight loss surgery. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just such a
I think that was meant to be an FFG impersonation. I don't think is she getting this. I don't think she will.
petty like reason to do it when really
It's not petty at all. They're not. If you think that's the reason they're doing it, then yes, it's petty. But that's not the reason they're doing it. Also, your face looks like it's disconnected from the rest of your head since the angles don't look right with the hijab.
nobody cares. Like, I'm not going to be watched. I don't watch her. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like,
You watch them. We know you do because you recently blocked someone from your chat for leaving comments in other people's streamers' conversation. You asked because they asked about a pocket watch, didn't they? Yeah. Fair enough. Enjoy, Emma. Hope you have a good show.
good for you. Good luck. Actually, it's very dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, X-rays. Not everybody wants to get it done. Yeah. That's your insecurity. I don't have that at all. Like,
You are incredibly insecure. Don't try us.
number one hint is I show my whole body on stream. I don't care.
You do care. The only reason you don't, to an extent, is because you can filter a fair bit to make it look a little more presentable. But then, based on the photos you put online, the only angle that works for you is the one full front.
You know, they're changing one addiction to another. Dude, I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw MFW. You guys remember who MFW is?
No.
She's a prime example of that. She was crying because somebody called her fat. And she's like a whole alcoholic now because she had transfer of addiction. And you're worried about somebody calling you fat? Like,
I don't know who
there's
MSW is,
so
I'm
many
sorry.
other things you should be concerned about with gaining.
You should be proud of yourself there, Verity. Well done. And nothing wrong with everyone. There's nothing wrong with a snack at night, but having a good cut-off point is probably better if you can. I have a cut-off point of 7 or 8 p.m. for food and fluids because I don't want to be eating too late. That's generally, and I don't eat breakfast till like 9, half 9 in the morning. So there's a bit of a gap, but it doesn't really bother me that much. I'm kind of used to it. But I eat plenty during the day, so it's all good.
Bit of weight back. I don't know. But I guess people who have the surgery become very thin. They become very scared of gaining it back, even though a lot of people do gain it back. It's not a
So that's because that fear motivates people to never make those mistakes. And everyone slips, and then you do your little calorie deficits and extra workouts. It's not overly difficult. Everyone slips. A weight loss journey is never straight down. It is up, down, up, down, up, down, but it continues to go there. If you get help on the way, that's perfect. If you can afford the help, even better.
fix all. It won't fix what's in your head. Or no.
Oh, what's in yours is something going to be taken out again with a lobotomy, picking your nose again.
Well, it's never to rage, but like I feel like if I pay attention to what people are saying, or I feel like, oh, respond if I'm in a bad mood. Like, and I always think, what is wrong with these people? They just won't leave me alone. They always have to comfort me. They always have to try to drag me back down when I'm trying to like move on and ignore and be a better person. And I have to realize over and over again, like until I learn this lesson properly, people don't want that. They want the worst from me. They want to be nasty. They want to.
Don't care. I'm bored of you now. Okay, look, I want to keep going. I do, but let's face it here. No, she's just raging for no reason, and she has nothing to talk about unless it involves her haters, and that is exactly what Chantal is. She's got nothing to give. Actually, really, let's face it. I'll quickly go and like this super chat. So it's been liked. There we go. Well done. We, as you can see, like Chantal, can't hit a goal. I will end the poll. Canada won, which was great, with 88 votes. I really appreciate that, by the way, guys. If you did like the stream, don't forget to hit like. I am going to have to go now. There is a stream planned for tomorrow here. Or is it main channel? One or the other on Amber, because obviously. Hope to see you there, guys. If not, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye!